in general, the difference between melody and harmony is that melody is a succession of notes, one happening after the other. Whereas harmony, or at least direct harmony, is a simultaneous execution of notes. So a melodic interval of C and E, one happens before the other. Whereas a harmonic interval of C and E, they're both played at the same time. But in implied harmony, the notes are not necessarily executed simultaneously. This can happen through arpeggiation, or it can be through counterpoint, where there's a note that's omitted, but because of the context we can still tell what harmony it is, or the different members of that harmony occur at different points, but because of tying and slurs, they still form a particular harmony. We'll consider an example of each of these. So the first example of implied harmony versus direct harmony we see here in Beethoven's Opus 57 Sonata, which is in F minor. Now the opening of it is essentially, it's just an arpeggiated F minor chord, both at the start and then it continues. It's basically an F minor arpeggio with different time values for the notes. But because of that, it serves as both melody and harmony. Now Beethoven was a master at using something that was simple in itself and crafting it into something much larger. This is a good example of that. So arpeggiation is the first way for a harmony to be implied rather than direct. The second example is in the Art of Fugue by Js Bach. Now this is just after the exposition concludes. Now if we look here at the E and G, that together doesn't tell us anything. If we just look pure vertically, that's just an interval of a minor third. But now, if we look up here, right before that, there's a B flat. This is in the key of D minor, by the way. So this is a B flat. It's being sustained and is also part of this harmony. So just based on that alone, one could probably guess that this is going to be a C minor 7, especially because if it's in D minor, the relative major is going to be F major, and C7 is going to be the dominant 7 of the relative major. But let's take it a little bit further, because now we have this passing tone here down to D and then back up to E. This is held up until this point. So through context, we can still include that. And then we have a C here. So we have B flat, C, G, and E, which is a full C minor 7 chord. So just to recap, the two ways for harmony to be implied rather than direct is through arpeggiation or through counterpoint.